Is the stream still going? Stream's still okay. All the question marks. Run away. Okay, lost. Don't care about what you're saying. Away. Getting this ban. We're up to 505. Big donations. Just another 50 bucks and we got Doom Train people. So hit up that kind of rush and donate. Okay.
Whoa.
Alright, I'm gonna get up to a section soon where it's just kind of mash. I love that he parks his car right in the middle of the street and causes a huge traffic jam. We're almost up to a part where it's just gonna be mash X for a while, and I would like to go with that. So if you could just sit in the chair and mash X and talk to the stream for a little bit.
You can also unplug your controller.
That's also true, but I can't see. Like sometimes you need to move a little bit.
Okay.
Also, mashing X while in the bathroom is...
What? I mean, if you're gonna match X, you might as well do it in the bathroom.
I'm just saying, it's probably unseemly.
Bathroom's one of the only
Okay,
places
can you,
that a young man can mash X in private.
God damn. Can you just... All you have to do is mash X, and when they tell you to move, you just walk up to the woman playing the piano.
Fine.
And just mash X in her face. And then walk back.
Gino's being pretty inconsiderate of my speed run. So...
What?
Oh. We all got problems, Gino. We gotta go to the bathroom, too. This is a speed run.
Fine.
I'll do it.
No, never mind. You get back to your thing.
Good, I will go back to my
Fine.
thing. Goron City's not gonna take care of itself.
Fine.
We're all this together.
That's true. He's got a leg cramp.
Who does?
Laguna over there. He gets leg cramps.
Work
That's
it out.
one of his. That's one of his defining character
Work it
traits.
out.
One of his like
Oh, shit.
3 character traits. He's happy-go-lucky,
Shit.
and he gets leg cramps, and he's very sad. He's pathetic.
Give me hearts. It sticks hearts. There we go, we're in business. Oh my god, this is so much harder than it needs to be.
Stream. Don't stop for nothing. Chat and whatnot. Oh, we got another supporter. Nice.
Oh, we're in this.
That's right, we're in this. Play fast and name something sassafras. Can do. Okay. Almost through this section. 5 He just got the invite to go up into her room.
What?
He just got the invite to go up to the pretty lady's room.
At least not gonna have to wear her clothes. Like in that other dumb Final Fantasy game.
What? What'd you say?
Cloud cross dresses. How about that?
Yes, that is true. He does do that.
Because we know Cloud's the prettiest of ladies.
That's true. Unless you do a really bad job, in which case he's not the prettiest of the ladies. Thanks for coming.
Oh, come on. At least I'm getting a rim now.
What?
Mind your own game.
Are you... Does that mean you're dunking now?
Yes, as Child Link.
Getting rim? Okay, walk over here. Start talking to her. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna mash X over here.
Are we in this thing? Yeah. Piece of heart. Piece of heart. Oh. Piece of heart.
Wow. Oh, okay. That's why. The analog goes out when you unplug the PS3 controller. Crap. Forgot about that. I was like, wow, I literally didn't miss a beat. But looks like I missed something. Looks like a bit. Okay. 500.
Are we doing it for real?
We are. We've got everything.
We don't have ultimate weapon yet.
It's true. We just another 500, and we will be at Omega Weapon level. We are halfway there, people. We have gotten up to training a teacher. We've gotten up to sending 2 kids to school for a year. And we're up to the best part of one of the best lines in this entire game. Here it comes. Were we all asleep? Let me do just some dramatic reading. Maybe someone will be released sleeping gas. A lot of people don't like seeds. Maybe. Better be careful. Am I missing anything? Anyone hurt? I don't think so.
Whoa.
What a relief. I had such a nice dream. I had a dream too, though. It wasn't so nice. I dreamt I was a moron. Everyone, seriously, Lagoon is so cool. Hey, that was a Lagoon in my dream too. It was a Galbadian soldier too.
Get out of here. Stop humiliating yourself.
I'm not humiliating myself. Much. Zell is just... I just love that everyone else is like, that vision was really weird. And Squall's like, I dreamt I was an idiot, because Laguna's an idiot. We are fully halfway there, people.
Fully halfway there?
Fully halfway there. We are so close. I can smell it. The FFVIII speedrun. Don't stop for nothing. You should check out Giantbomb Community Endurance Run on explosiveruns.com. That is where most of this streaming... There will be other people streaming as the day goes on. My speed run is not the only thing that's happening. You should totally check out explosiveruns.com. We've got a nice donate link. All of the proceeds are going towards Pencils of Promise. It is a charity that builds schools, trains teachers, and educates students in developing nations. Every dollar that you donate will go towards those causes. It is a very nice charity in that way. All right, I gotta turn analog back on. All right. Controller settings.
Not like those bogus charities that split proceeds.
Yeah, no splitting proceeds, no nonsense with, yeah, you gave us that money and everything, and that's cool, but actually we need to pay for this person's salary. No, it's going to the kids. This money goes to the kids.
Destructive.
We've been running now for 2.5 hours, making good progress through the game. Disc 1, probably another 2 hours or so left in Disc 1. Something like that. 2.5.
Have to enter Dodongo's cavern in a second.
Big ups to Dodongo. Franklin doing his thing. We got another supporter. All right. Want to Facebook it up? Get some people.
If I had some internet, I would.
All right. You can't connect still? Have you tried connecting?
What is this connect?
It's a accessory for the Xbox.
Yeah, just have a little like question mark on my internet.
If you click on it, does it give you options?
You know how much I like options?
A lot when you're playing fighting games. Option selects all day.
Because your internet's the Netgear one, right?
Netgear 2.
Yeah.
Extension.
Okay. Connect to it. And then it's like, we can't connect.
Do you have the Wi-Fi password?
It says Wi-Fi connected.
Okay. You should have had it from last time you were here. I don't know what's up. But Community Endurance Run, $555. We are cooking.
I was in before, and then when the internet pooped on your end, it never came back on my end.
Oh, that might be if you unplug the router over at the source. It could be that the extension went down. The extension. I have an extension. Yeah, the Wi-Fi doesn't reach my entire house. We are cooking through FF8. Oh, we don't have a name for Renoa. Right. You know, Jeff put his money towards naming Squall Irvine. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get a Renoa name in the next minute. So I'm going to go ahead and at least honor his wishes by naming Renoa Irvine. Okay. Not quite as chaos-inducing as having Squall named Irvine. But still pretty chaos-inducing. And we've got our dog. Ash. I don't need to know how this works. Yep, your dog's smart. Aw, good puppy.
Whatever, nerds.
Who are you calling nerds?
The baby doggos that are hitting at my ankles.
You're killing babies?
Yes.
That's not nice. Once again, if you want to chat or comment, if you are a person in the chat, I am not really paying attention to the stream chat. I am paying attention to the IRC on explosiveruns.com. So, if you have any questions, if you have any comments, hop in there, and I will be more than happy to reply. Not really looking at the hitbox chat too much. So, pop in, nothing, pop out. Yeah, big nothing in the chat. Come on now, people. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Well, we are cooking with gas through Final Fantasy VIII at the very least. Forest owls.
Get rexed.
Yep. Slamming on the buttons. Don't care about any of this.
That's what I think about when I think about you, Gino.
Don't care about any of this?
Don't care about anything else. Just pure unadulterated apathy.
Great. Stuff. I know how this works. I'm not going to do anything. Mash buttons. I guess this is the time for me to edit the donation incentives. We are almost there. We are halfway to the stretchiest of stretch goals, which honestly I did not know if we would get up this high. So great work, everyone. Well, it didn't take that long. I already looked at Irvine and went, why is Irvine already in the game? Because it's not Irvine. Because Renault is named Irvine. Yep.
How are we going to handle meals?
That's a great point. One of us will have to either we'll have to talk to someone, or either we'll have to talk to Jen, and ask her to.
This is important. This is for the children.
Yes, to bring us food. Or all right. save. Boom. It is amazing that we got to 500 already.
I know.
I'm very happy. Most people, I don't know if people are even awake yet for the stream. It is a Saturday. From my experience, Saturdays are the least productive. Fridays are probably even less productive in terms of streaming stuff, but pretty great. Halfway there. Omega Weapon. He hears the footsteps.
He does.
He knows.
He knows what's going on.
They have all these mechanics for how you're supposed to deal with this part of the game, but you pretty much ignore. Like, you're supposed to, there's soldiers, and you need to, if one soldier's underneath you, you need to run. If one soldier's underneath you, you need to stop. But you run so fast, and if you hit the load, the screen load, it just turns off all of the soldier behavior. So you just run across and completely ignore that mechanic entirely. Okay, code number 1. Franklin, this way. Let's go, Franklin. Let's cook. All right. Wee-hee-hee. I love that he's just crawling on top of this train. Crawling circles. Look at...
No need to crawl around in circles.
Yeah, he does it.
Some things just don't blow.
I like the notion that the president of this country is such a jerk that they could replace him with a robot that just says insults and no one notices. Okay. Right, soldiers. Just nonsense. Okay, second escort. 2 guards. Why would you... I just entered the codes. Like, why would I not remember how to do this? 3, 3, 1, 4. Come on, here. 3, 1. didn't screw up. I usually get a game over when I try to do that at least once. I try to go too fast. Nice. Endurance run don't stop for nothing. I mean, it always crashed once. For like a little bit. Alright. Time for another boss fight. Ah. Time to fight another stupid boss. My seed rank went up by 1.
Does it matter?
I get paid more now.
Does it matter?
Not really. I mean, over the course of the game, getting an extra $1,000 every single time is convenient. Yes, we're doing the right stuff. Yep. Gotta go save just in case. Just in case things get hairy for some reason. I don't think it's even possible for me to lose this fight. But don't.
In before you lose.
I can't. It's not a thing that can happen. This boss I'm up against is well, yes, he's a joke. Also, he is undead, which in Final Fantasy VIII, they actually let you one-hit kill undead enemies by using healing items on them.
Like Phoenix Down.
Phoenix Downs work, but they miss, so you don't want to use Phoenix Downs. But there are other items like elixirs and stuff that one-hit kill. Amateurs? We're not amateur terrorists. We're trained terrorists. We've got to train. This president is an imposter. Oh, I would help you with the, I've got my speed run to run. I would help with mashing X. If Jen's out there want to ask about lunch stuff. You could ask someone downstairs or something about food. I like food. Oh no, President, don't bite them. Mr. President. Come on. Get back up. And kill him. One hit kill. Get wrecked. Dangerous fight. Very dangerous. No XP, got some zombie powders, got HP Junction. Great. HP Junction's a big help. I can't believe we fell for a fake president. Okay, yep, you're putting together all this stuff. Can't mash X any faster. Just in case you're just tuning in, this is Gino, aka That Pinguino, streaming for Giantbomb Community Endurance Run. We are raising money for Pencils of Promise, a charity that builds schools and trains teachers and educates students in developing nations. You can find the main chat here on explosiveruns.com. That's where all the Giantbomb Community Endurance Run stuff is centrally located. You can donate there by hitting on the big donate button with a star on it. That will let you donate to fund the run. We have another stretch goal for Final Fantasy VIII, another $500, and I'll be killing Omega Weapon as part of the speed run. So if you want to check that out, feel free. Every $50 that goes into the overall fund, with a goal where we have a goal of about $3,000. Once some of the other streamers wake back up, because many of them were streaming through the night, we've got some readings of Harry Potter fan fiction. We've got a contest for baked goods. Every $5 you donate, we'll put you in a drawing to win a dozen cookies. I think that's probably only USA. International shipping might be rough, especially on cookies. You don't want them even if they could ship them. But, you know, check out explosiveruns.com, make some donations, help the children. People before you have gone on and donated all this money, and now we've got to the point where all we've got left is Omega Weapon. I could be persuaded to do other optional side content if, say, you made some donations. Maybe I could go to Windhill. Maybe I could go to the Shumi Village. You know, these are all options. But you should go to Explosive Runs and make some donations. That would occur, you know. We're doing this for charity. It's for a good cause. So get with it. Get with it. Get now. Could I get some water?
Yeah, dude.
Thanks. Alright, we got all of our refines. Go ahead and use ability, life magic, refine. Give Franklin some zombie spells. Junction Franklin, Junction Magic. Crap. Magic Franklin exchange. Goes to you.
Keep drinking all that water, dude. Please.
Well, yeah, but also if I don't drink this water, my throat hurts.
We all got problems.
I know. I'm picking my battles. I like to be hydrated.
Not unless people keep donating, you're not picking your battles.
That's true. If you keep donating, I don't get to pick. All right. I'm not sure if anyone is interested in more Final Fantasy VIII strategy talk. If you are, let me know. Stream chat, IRC chat on Explosive Runs. These are the ways I communicate with people. So, if there's anything you want to know about the speedrunning strategy, if there's anything you would like to know about Final Fantasy VIII in general, I am expert on the game. I think I can say that. I've played this game like 6, 7, or 8 times at this point. And it's a 40-hour game. So, if you have a question, I probably know the answer. Now we're in Timber. Just in case the zany terrorism wasn't enough, I've got some more zany terrorism to perpetrate. Yep. These kids are like, they're 18 and they're supposed to be capturing presidents and holding them at, like, knife point. It's just irresponsible.
You can say it like that.
Yeah. I will. Run away. I am running away because enemies in this game scale based on your level, and I want nothing to do with leveling up all the bosses in this game. I want to just make them low level and easily killed. Go ahead and go to this pet shop and buy Pet Pals. I believe Volume 3 is the one I want. That is because later on in the game, yep, Invincible Moon. Later on in the game, I'm going to potentially fight Omega Weapon, and for Omega Weapon, I need my characters to be invincible for as long as they possibly can be, because he will just kill you if they're not invincible. So I went ahead and bought that now, just in case. Look, maybe we won't hit the stretch goals, but I like to think we will. There we go,
Porno Mag. Gonna get your rename.
Yep.
Did you already do that, or you have to do the rename?
I still have to rename him, but I picked up the porno mag that I need to give to someone to get them to give me the rename card. So I took the step that is necessary to actually get the rename card. I believe there are actually 2 ways to get the rename card that I will get with, you know, over the course of the game. I would have available to me without doing anything extra. Take this guy out, take this guy out. Fight done.
No laser beams. I don't want your laser beams.
How goes the speed run?
If I wasn't your errand boy in 5 minutes. Doing a lot better. I'm almost through the run.
Nice.
It is the second of 3 child age
Dungeons.
bosses. I'm gonna.
Don't die. Don't do that. You must live. You died? I just told you not to do that. What did I just say? Okay, now I'm going into the pub. There's a vagrant here, and he's a problem. But I'm gonna fix this. Because Squall, the charmer that he is, he knows what this man wants. What you need? What you need? I got what you need. What you need?
It really wasn't a question of me being bad, but I just never thought to ever heal myself. From all the little bits and pieces I've taken over time. And I walked into a dangerous place with 1 heart.
You can buy this guy drinks, or you can just give him a card because he got beaten up and
I gotta get a wild card.
a trading card, and then he gives you another card for showing him the card that he got robbed, that got stolen from him. Look, I don't know how it works, but it does. Okay. Running through timber. Timber doesn't have a whole lot. An outdoor TV, that's crazy. Stand up for a bit. Get some stretching in.
Getting a bottle fairy.
That's not very nice.
I had one of those, I wouldn't have had to freaking die.
So serious it hurts. We're serious terrorists. So serious it hurts. Serious like a heart attack. Hey, remember that guy with the crazy pants and the jacket? Now he's holding the president hostage.
Come on, giant lizard. Let's do this thing. Mono e lizardo.
Mono e lizardo?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Not mono a lizardo?
I don't know Spanish.
E means and. A is not. I mean, it's just A. Hold this president hostage. Mash buttons. Somehow this lone guy cut through the entire presidential detail and got a blade on the president. The only time they use this transition in the entire game. It does like a fuzzy TV thing. Only time they use that.
Yeah, beat it, don't go. You roll into lava. Do Dongo, it's what's for dinner.
You stupid idiot. Zell says something really dumb because he's an idiot. He tells the president where they're all from. So that if the president gets away, he will blow up their home in retribution. So that's great. Thanks, Zell. Piece of shit.
Gotta keep it interesting, you know?
Yep. This is why dumb characters exist. For moments like this. Streaming. We're doing this.
You give me that stone. I'm gonna get stoned right now. That spiritual stone. Not Rosetta Stone. Not
He
Elf
is-
Stone.
He is really, really easily persuaded to not kill the president. So after the botched presidential assassination attempt, it's time to leave this place. They botched so many things in this game. In a mountain?
In a mountain.
Or on a mountain?
In.
Huh. Great question. Now they're hiding out in the kitchen of another terrorist organization.
That's what I would do.
Yep.
This controller is garbage.
Use it better.
This controller doesn't have a thing called sensitivity.
Great.
It's just either like you're pushing the joystick max all the way or nothing.
Why don't you use a PS4 controller? You need to install a driver, but once you do, I've had no problems. And you can make its color any color you want. There's a light bar on the back of the PS4 controller. I don't even have a PS4. I just have a PS4 controller for PC games.
Get a PS4 controller.
Yeah. I just bought a PS4 controller. It's got a USB charger. Think what you want. Reality isn't so kind. Everything doesn't work out the way you want it to.
Oh,
That's
man.
why. As long as you don't get your hopes up, you can take anything. You feel less pain. Anyway, whatever wish you have is none of my business.
That's how you deal with humanity.
Cause I'm a dick. And then she just responds, "You're mean, meanie." What's with her? Sorry. As long as you don't get your hopes up, as long as you listen to The Cure, you really understand what's really going on. What? There's a naked lady in Ocarina of Time?
Yeah, she's wearing plants.
Oh.
Wearing ivy.
So she's naked in the way that characters in Conker's Bad Fur Day are naked.
Yeah.
Okay, Franklin, time to get out of here. Alright. Community endurance run. Soldiers on. Sure would be nice if people were in the chat. But alas, no one wants to talk in the chat. Wait, crap. Let's put Quistis in party junction exchange to you, to you. I'm junctioning this. I'm making this party now just because it's I am right before another dream sequence, and I'm going to end up with Selphie and Quistis stuck in the party. So, I figured I might as well just do the thing now, so that they'll at least be junctioned properly when I get into the dream. Because for whatever reason in this game, you immediately just frickin' get dejunctioned as soon as you leave a dream sequence. So it just makes you waste time to fix everything. Almost through disc 1.
What were these things?
Popcorn chips. There's still some left. with chia seeds and shit. It's good for your soul.
Yeah, they're not awful.
Yeah. Oh, I'm doing vegetarian stuff now.
What do you mean?
I'm being a vegetarian.
Why?
Because, feel like it. Felt like it. But...
You're not a member of PETA?
Nope. Why would I? That doesn't... One does not beget the other.
PETA.
Actually?
A person who eats tasty animals.
Oh. Ha 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 ha. Time to get on board the last train out of town.
I'm gonna cut up a chicken and run away as it attacks me. You wanna see it, Gina? You make the ultimate mistake. They all come. You will die. Oh god, they do a full heart of health? Jesus. Jesus. I might game screen for this.
And Labella, if you want to get in Skype or something, that is totally okay. I have been going in basically silence for the last 2 hours because no one is on the IRC chat or my chat.
I'm here with you, Gino.
Though we do have, this is why you are here. Otherwise I would be talking to nothingness playing Final Fantasy VIII.
Good.
Just talking into the void. As much as I like talking into the void. Thank you, Owen, for that. He's into naughty magazines. I picked up a naughty magazine, thankfully. Because Squall's into that shit.
Yep. I mean, he's certainly not into the pretty ladies that invite him up to his room, so he's got to be into something, right?
That wasn't Squall. That was Squall. That was a dream thing.
Your dreams don't emulate who you are as a person?
Selfie loves trains.
Okay.
You walk up to her and the first thing she says is, I love trains.
I like Todos.
Eventually, she starts to sing.
I like Todos.
She will sing, Trains, trains, I go away. Take us away into the trainy night or something. Up to $500, $555 for everything. The box channel keeps going. Northeast Academy.
Creepy bastard man, give me a mask.
Make sure.
I want to be my Pete.
Saved up. All right. Now the game timer is slightly off because I died that one time. But that's why I have a separate clock. What that's for.
Got my Michael Keaton mask now.
Okay. Whatever. Time to go into the second dream, and then I am on the fast track to finishing disc 1.
Damn it, it's so kind of hard.
I'm sorry. Come on. I knew it was going to be something like that. Any kind of encouragement would help. Encouragement's only to ease your mind. Am I the only one who thinks that? No, I'm sure Cypher agrees with me. Don't you ever worry about or even think about the well-being of your comrades? I don't believe in relying on others. Don't you understand? Whatever. Whatever.
What a jerk.
And he's saying all of this internal monologue. All of this is just internal monologue of him being a dick.
Oh, nice. Get Shrek'd.
Does it make total sense that he's the leader of this group? Total sense. Why wouldn't you put him in charge? He doesn't care about any of the people who he's fighting alongside of. He doesn't believe in relying on anyone. He doesn't believe in leading. So of course he's got to be the leader of this group. He has 0 traits you would want in a leader. Which makes him the perfect Final Fantasy protagonist.
Everything is in his own head. And
he is the most put-upon leader I've ever seen in a game.
Hard to win.
Though Cloud is pretty put-upon. Cloud in FF7 is pretty reluctant.
He's a victim.
Cloud's like, no, I don't wanna.
Life's hard.
I don't wanna lead. Except he's got, like, amnesia, and there's at least a reason why you would put Cloud in charge. Like, he's a soldier. He's a genetically engineered super soldier, as far as everyone knows. So, he's technically... And you're fighting Shinra, and he's from Shinra, ostensibly. So, like, there's a good reason for him to be guiding everyone. He knows the situation better than everyone else. Squall is an 18-year-old asshole surrounded by 18-year-old space cadets. Quistis is 19. Quistis is older. She was like an instructor. She's got way more qualifications. Oh, the logical inconsistencies in Final Fantasy VIII. Testing my audio. Testing my audio. Testing my audio. Testing how this sounds. Do I have to get up on this mic? So is the audio? Has the audio been this low this whole time? Do I have to get up on this mic? Oh wow. So is the audio? Has the audio been this low this whole time? It looks like my audio was way low. Oh, wow. It looks like my audio was way low. Wow. Yep. This is where not having other people to tell me that my mic audio is way too low.
Fix the Ethernet.
The Ethernet's fine.
Fix the Wi-Fi.
The Wi-Fi I can't. I mean, if you can't log in. Can you hear me, though? Like, the game audio is fine, but my actual personal audio. Well, I don't know if I'm gonna archive this stream and just have it as a... Okay, so they're both fine now? Good. I just cranked myself way up. I think it's because before I was like back here and I need to really project from the diaphragm. Run up here. Run away from enemies. Haha, back attack. I'm glad that it looks like plugging in the Ethernet cable was a big help.
Fix the Wi-Fi.
You fix the Wi-Fi.
I don't know your house.
Just unplug.
faster.
I mean me, but you won't press the buttons. You're all projected.
I'll press the buttons. Next time there's a button press opportunity, I'll press it.
Okay, fine. Fair enough. Okay, fine. Fair enough. Okay. We are up to Laguna Dream Part 2. I really dislike these dream sequences. All they do is screw up all my junctions. Push this boulder. Actually, the more soldiers you kill over the course of this dream sequence, using, like, environmental stuff, the less you have to fight at the end of this level. I don't care enough to do all of the little boulders and stuff, because, a lot of the items that you get for doing it are pretty useless in a speed run, and so it's just not worth my time to run around this level, run into all the random battles, just for... Oh, okay. Just for, like, an extra... I think it's like a silence spell, like a draw point and a level of G, but I'm never going to summon GFs, so that doesn't matter. Also, level of G is a great name for an item. Great. Is that the move that Zelda does when?
Yeah.
Okay. Is it a floating ball that you can control?
No, it's like any character that emulates from you and lets everything in the roll fire.
Okay. Well. FF8 speedrun going strong. And just in case we have any new viewers, this is for the community endurance run on Giantbomb.com. We are raising money for Pencils of Promise. All of the proceeds will be going towards educating kids, building schools, and training teachers in developing nations. Every dollar you spend will be going towards those causes, so you don't have to worry about the money not going where it needs to go. I think I actually just fought an extra battle that I didn't have to fight.
Speedrun ruined.
Yep.
Restart.
Restart. Someone's gaining an extra level. Burn it down.
Start over.
Kill this stream. 3 hours in. My back is itchy. That's a real Laguna sort of problem.
What?
My back's itchy. I'm killing all these people, but my back. He's so zany. I just want to point out, one of my characters has a frickin' giant anchor that is his weapon. He throws anchors through people. Basically, yes, he's Tidehunter. Except his Ravage just kills everyone. I mean, he doesn't need help, though. Tidehunter sets everyone else up to die. He just straight up kills them. Okay. So, stream chugging on. Donate. That button's still there. People need to start clicking it. Click that donate button. It feels good. For the price of a single cup of coffee. That's not true. If everyone in the world donated 1 cup of coffee to the Giantbomb Community Endurance Run,
We'd have like $12 billion.
we'd have so many dollars. So start tweeting. We need to get it trending. Get the Giantbomb Community Endurance Run Twitter hashtag trending. I don't remember what the hashtag is. Oh, we've got another stream up. I am not alone. So, if you want to check Nickarooney's Rayman 3 stream, that is also happening right now. But don't leave. Final Fantasy VIII's great. Stay here. But you're in luck. You don't have to choose. Because on explosiveruns.com, you can put multiple streams and snap them. So you don't have to choose Rayman and Final Fantasy. Though you probably don't want the volume turned on for both of them. You should pick this stream. Listen to this one.
Come here, chicken.
Come here, chicken. So are you still catching chickens in Legend of Zelda?
I'm getting heartbeats for this one.
Well, one guy just had his larynx crushed, and Laguna tried to tickle him because he's being depressing.
That follows.
Yep. He's like, you're getting the coochie coochie treatment. And now, to save his friends, he throws them off of a cliff into the ocean. Oh, we've got 3 streams up. Who's our 3rd stream? 24 hours for the kid of Octodad. But it says he's playing Diablo 3. Whatever. We've got 3 streams now. You've got choices. But why would you choose anything else? I mean, really. Final Fantasy VIII, y'all. Speedruns, y'all. I mean, really. Hey-o.
Hello there.
Howdy. We have someone to talk to. What up,
No,
Labella?
I'm a real human being. I am not a voice program. This is a person.
Fantastic.
Feelings and a family. Desires and hopes and wishes. Unlike Franklin.
Franklin has no desires or hopes or wishes.
No, not really.
Turn the volume down.
Now here's the good thing about using Hitbox is that it will not be some crazy delay on what's happening on your end and what I'm seeing.
Nope.
Pretty
Here
good
comes-
about the chat delay.
Yep. I had some issues setting it up, but that was just because of my Elgato setup. It's not.
Right.
It was not Hitbox specific. It's just because my Elgato was on the fritz for a little bit. It was actually complaining about the USB port I plugged it into, which is not fun. But once I figured that problem out, that delayed me for about a half hour.
That's not bad.
But otherwise it was fine. But I am pretty much through. I am probably about 70% through disc 1.
Okay. Doesn't this one end with icicle
Through the chest, yeah. But I'm still. All I have left to do is I get the mission for these 18-year-olds to go kill a sorceress.
Okay, I don't remember that.
That's why Squall gets an icicle through the chest. He's going to assassinate
Oh yeah. Okay. I remember the assassination mission, right?
an evil sorceress.
Okay.
Yep. That's where Irvine comes in.
Right.
Not this Irvine.
Yeah. She's been here the whole time.
Yes.
No, that other Irvine.
The other Irvine. Once he joins the party, he is your hitman. But he's lecherous. He's a flirt. Like, he's gonna shoot someone, but he's just here to have a good time.
Yeah, might as well have fun while you're on the job.
He's jovial. Okay, got encounter half. Got time magic refine. So now I go card mod. Turn this Diablo's card into 100 black holes. Time magic refine. Turn those black holes into demise.
So is this the key to having a Final Fantasy VIII speedrun, the junction system?
Yes, it is by far the way you do it. So now all my characters are like level 10, and watch Zell's strength. It goes from 19 base to 53. Squall's goes from 22 base to 63. And Selfie's magic ability goes from 14 base to 64. Or I could up their health. Once you get time magic refined, Diablo's card and the Brothers cards turn into a bunch of Quake spells and Demi spells, respectively. And those junction really, really well to health and magic and strength. So that just lets you go ham.
Okay. You can kind of mold your character any way you want, just with the...
Yep, with the junction system. And my characters have leveled up once, I think, in this entire run. Maybe once or twice. And they have a flat EXP amount to level. So it is not like you need to get a progressively higher amount of XP. It's always 1,000, and every enemy always gives you a finite amount of XP, and still, they've leveled up like twice.
That's great.
So this game is pretty easy from here on out. I died once when getting Diablos, but that was it. After that, I shouldn't have much of a problem. I made a little mistake early on in the game with what I had equipped, but other than that, nothing too bad. Now this room is just a whole bunch of pressing X, as so many cutscenes in this game are. But I'm still making good time. I think I should be...
Press X for you, you finish the internet?
You do have to actually trigger some stuff.
Okay.
So let me trigger this, and then I'll go ahead and walk over, fix the internet, and then there's another cutscene that I'll get into pretty soon. He sacrificed himself for the forest owls. I just love the idea that an 18-year-old with a sword can run through an entire army and like presidential like security detail, cut his way through all of them, hold the president up at blade point, and then a sorcerer shows up and tells him like 3 sentences, and then he lets the president go and leaves.
Very compelling 3 sentences.
Yeah, it's like, you don't want to be a boy anymore. You want to be a man.
Call me a boy. I'm a grown man. No.
I'm not a boy. I'm 18.
I'll show you.
I'm a grown-ass man.
That was a Key and Peele sketch.
Yes.
Oh, you saw it? Okay.
Yes, I saw that sketch.
Completed my first extra art piece.
Okay, is this the part where he... or Squall? No, I need to talk to Selphie, who then's like, Zell, you never liked Cypher, did you? Yeah, but he was one of us. I want to get revenge. Oh, here's a great series of lines. I liked him. He wasn't really a bad guy. He was one of us. Cypher, you've become just a memory. Will they talk about me this way if I die too? Franklin was this and that, using the past tense, saying whatever they want.
Wow. Franklin's worse than I remember.
So this is what death is all about. Not for me. I won't have it.
Man.
And this is all he says. What's wrong, Franklin? I won't have it. What? Are you mad?
Oh,
I'm not having anyone talk about me in the past tense. I'm out.
oh shit. This
Yeah.
is good.
Peace. That's my favorite line in the entire game. I'm not having anyone talk about me in the past tense.
Bye.
Because in Japanese it could make so much more sense. Like maybe, but in English it's just like no one's concerned about the tensage. But okay, whatever you say, Squall.
Franklin ate a sandwich yesterday. Don't you talk about me like that. God damn it.
You
Not
miss-
the past tense.
You missed the part where Squall was very, very upset because Zell revealed that it was him and it was seeds that were going to trying to kill the president. And he's just like, Squall, it's all gonna be okay, right? And then Squall's just like, I don't believe in relying on others. Why would I tell him? And Irvine is just like, why don't you tell? He just needs your help. And Squall's just like, I don't believe in why should I give it to him? It won't change anything. Nothing ever changes.
What the hell's the point of this whole mission where you're working together with people then?
I know, it's just like, who would put Squall in charge? He has 0 qualifications. actively hates all of the people he's working with.
He has the emotional stability of a 12-year-old.
He has no real leadership qualities. He doesn't care whether his teammates live or die. He doesn't want to work with people. He doesn't want to guide them. He doesn't seem to be smarter than anyone else. Like, Quistis used to be an instructor. Like, she graduated.
She should be leading this mission.
Nope. Not the leader. All right. I need to go over here and talk to her. Noah, you're the trigger. And then this car comes up. I want to know where that car was parked. Because I just ran through that area, and there was nowhere where there was a car. We're up to $500 for the FF8 run. So we have unlocked everything other than Omega Weapon.
Nice.
We're up to 555 for the Community Endurance run as a whole. So great work, everyone. Keep that money flowing. Keep that cash. Okay, now you're telling me how these 18-year-olds are going to assassinate the president and the sorceress. Also, I really like the idea that everyone knows that the sorceress is going to try and kill everyone and take over the country, and everyone's just like, what? Well, nothing we can do about it. Better send the 18-year-olds to kill him. Like, maybe don't sign the treaty. Like, maybe turn this army you've got into stopping the sorceress or something. I don't know.
That's ridiculous. These youngins over here are well more equipped.
Like, he's a sharpshooter. His name's Irvine.
Yeah.
He's got a shotgun.
He wears a cool hat.
How
Look
can
at
you be a sharpshooter
Look at
with a
that. Look at that. Pow. Take that butterfly. I kill butterflies because I'm misunderstood. Look at that ponytail. I think Irvine actually has the longest hair of any character in FF8.
Noah, eat your heart out.
Irvine meet Irvine.
Irvine's gonna start flirting with Irvine.
Yep.
It's an existential crisis.
It's basically the Lutece twins from BioShock Infinite. It's basically the same thing. Irvine, you're such a flirt. Irvine listens to R. Kelly and he's just like, yeah.
He's a big fan of ignition movements.
He's a big fan of I'm a flirt. I never miss my target, except when I flirt with ladies. Okay.
Later.
Now I need to, Irvine's going to suggest a party where he is rolling with the ladies. And I have to actually tell him no. Because if I tell him to do it, the girls will get pissed at me.
Oh.
And that makes the dialogues take a little longer. But I'm basically going to make the same parties. Except now they don't get pissed.
Everybody wins.
Let me confirm how to switch party members. If you didn't... I guess up until this point in the game, they made you switch every time. I suppose. Now I gotta go ahead and junction. Switch. Oh. Crap. Junction exchange. The junction exchange button is the most critical function in this game, as far as I'm concerned. Apparently that was not in the Japanese version of the game. They put it in for the English version. And before, you had to, by hand, re-junction all your shit every time it dejunctioned you.
Yeah, if you didn't have that, man, that sounds awful.
Yeah. And they manually, like, dejunction you so many times over the course of this game.
Right.
Like, for all of the,
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, whatever. She's dead now. Their lives don't matter to me. I'm Squall.
Yeah, you're...
Alright, I'm gonna have 45 minutes of a fish scooting over. So tell me how to
fix the internet. Okay.
Follow the cable.
Right by the entranceway to the apartment.
Yeah.
Unplug. There's going to be a router on top of a router extension on top of the microwave, right by the door. Unplug that and then plug it back in.
On top of the router?
On top of the microwave.
Is it going to mess your internet up too?
No, because mine's wired.
Okay. So don't unplug your cord.
No, do not unplug my cord.
Got it. Unplug Juno's cord.
Don't unplug my cord.
Unplug Juno's cord.
Selfie might throw a fit if I go in. Alright, I need to try and leave, I think. Yep. Of course the trigger is trying to leave the train. I just got on this train. Better leave.
Yeah.
There's all these people I could talk to. And now Irvine tries to flirt with Quistis, I think.
Isn't there going to be another flashback on the train?
Not this train.
Or not flashback.
There was already a dream sequence on the first train ride. This is my third train ride, actually. The first disc is way into trains, and then I need to go make sure that Irvine is not doing some nasty stuff with Selfie. Because if I try to talk to anyone, they're like, no, we can't talk about this, like, maybe our friend, this assassination mission. We need to make sure that Selfie's not getting hit on by Irvine.
Oh, boy.
You're going to a city to kill a leader. And you're a sign of love? I just love, no, it's not a sign of love. Pardon me. I'm out. If you talk to Selfie, she actually says that her heart is racing.
Oh, the Irvine fella.
Yep. Irvine. You're playing a major role in this mission. Now behave yourself. No one understands me. Sharpshooters are loners by nature. We hone our instincts, pour our whole being into a single bullet. The pressure of that moment, an instant of tension. That's what I have to face alone. It's not that easy.
And Irvine gets deep.
So, like, do me a favor and let me be. And let me try and get my dick wet. I love that when Zell punches the train, it actually causes the train to vibrate and they think they hit something. There's no damage to the train.
Get in there, fish.
All right. Giantbomb Community Endurance Run. Rolling on. Everyone who is watching the speed run, you should check out the Giantbomb Community Endurance Run page. Oh, Labella, do you have a Facebook? Not Facebook. Not Facebook. Twitter. That's what I was thinking. Could you tweet at Rory to let him know that the Final Fantasy VIII speedrun is happening? He said he would give us a retweet.
Well, actually, I think I saw when I got on this morning. I think I saw Bash sent it.
Oh, he already did it? Okay.
Yeah.
Because I know he got
But I do want to tweet out just a reminder.
he got all sleepy. Vash
Been
vanished.
up for a while.
And if you could tweet it at Patrick, I sent him a PM. He did not assure me he would retweet it, but hey. Gotta get those mentions up. So.
Mute for a second while I type.
Yep, that's fine. So here, instead of actually running into the city, you have to talk to Quistis, and then you get to run into the city.
Just got eaten by a fish.
You got eaten by fish? I thought you were gonna 40 minutes to swim with fish or something. Is that the water temple that everyone hates?
No, this is Lord Jabu Jabu's belly. I'm inside of a giant whale, basically a giant whale.
Is Lord Jabu Jabu's belly the
Not the water temple that everybody hates.
Yeah, okay, that is not the temple that everyone hates.
Different.
Cool. I'm renting a car now because I don't want to get into any battles on the way to the Tomb of the Unknown King. Ordinarily, you would go to the president, to the General Caraway's mansion, and he would tell you, or a guard at his door would tell you, hey, you should go prove that you're actually freaking trained killers. Go to this tomb and get this ID number. But
Oh yeah, isn't that? I don't know if hard's the right word. Isn't that kind of an annoying thing to do?
It can be. It's not gonna be. But
I'll know when I see the area.
I want selfie party. Switch junction exchange. Quistis to selfie. And I'm just doing this because selfie's level is lower, and I want my average party level to be low enough that I don't get the hard version of the bosses. Because every boss in this game can get tough if you go ahead and over-level yourself. But if you do not, they have like no health and deal like no damage. Usually they also won't have most of their abilities. So, just everything gets tweaked a little bit. Oh, right. I need to make sure Diablos is not learning encounter half. In this game, if you get more AP than you need to learn something, the excess does not go to the next thing you would learn. It just goes away.
Wasted.
It's just wasted. So, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I want to get him learning status magic refined. Because there are 3 boss fights in here.
Right. I remember having to go in this menu and change it after something was done.
Yeah. Because usually the stuff it automatically makes you learn is worthless to me.
Yeah.
It's like summon strength up, and I'm not going to ever
Right.
summon anything. ID number 29. So the trick to this dungeon is just run to the right.
Oh.
You run to the right, and then loop around, and then run to the right.
Yeah, I remember getting lost in here a lot.
Then over here. And run to the right. Straight. Yeah, I used to get lost. I used to always spend the money to buy like a map marker.
Yeah, exactly.
But nope, it turns out if you just run to the right, you're fine.
Damn it.
Okay, now Sacred, the first of the brothers. He's got like no. The main problem with these guys is they have regenerating health as long as they are touching the ground. So the trick is to just hit them really hard so they die before they can regenerate. Before the regeneration really matters. Ordinarily, I would probably have lower health on Squall, but this will work just fine. He hits pretty hard. They're pretty strong. I'm out. Okay, Thunder Magic refined. Nice. Okay, bastards, this ain't over. I think it is. And now, GF's Quetzalcoatl, you need Vitality Junction. You need Encounter half. And, alright. I have Thunder Magic refined. Let's see, is there anything good I can find? Thundagas, okay. I don't remember if the Minotaur brothers are weak against lightning magic, but it doesn't really matter. I'm probably going to kill them anyway. The last time I tried this, it took me about 10 minutes to get through this whole place. And I was talking over it as well, so it's not. It is pretty much the same circumstances. Yeah, thanks. Shoutouts again to the Brady Game Guide.
Oh yeah? Does that help in the speedrun here?
It helped me when I was 8 years old and played this game the first time. Shoutouts.
I remember using a guide for 7, but not 8.
8's guide is freaking comprehensive.
Yeah.
I used to think that the person who wrote the guide was given cheats or something, because I would see like the amount of health or damage they were doing in some of the screenshots, and I'm like, that's impossible. You can't do that much, or you can't have that much health
It's too good.
at this point in the game.
Right.
And then it turns out you could have way more. Like, this person would have 1,000 and my characters would have like 500, and I'm like, how does he have twice as much?
Right.
Run away. I can't wait till I have encounter half. That makes it so that I don't even have to deal with random battles quite as much.
It's not just... Oh, you mean the fact that you'll barely ever...
Yeah.
Encounter happens pretty self-explanatory, I assume.
Yes. It halves your encounter rate, and then after that you get encounter none. And then I don't have to deal with random battles anymore.
That's great.
Yeah. It's super duper strong. Just like most of the stuff in this game. Yeah, and thanks to me killing the brothers, they give me 60 extra AP and no extra experience. So you get 20 from the first fight and 40 from beating both of them. That'll get me encounter half. In the speedrun I saw in Summer Games Done Quick, they did not get encounter half for quite some time after because they didn't spend the 10 minutes here. Now, running away from battles doesn't actually take all that much time, but I just like not having to do it.
Yeah,
So now...
I mean, yeah, it's just a lot simpler if you don't have to worry about it at all.
Now you actually go straight and then left. So you go right one extra time, and then straight, then left, and bam. Here we are. Okay. Now I gotta deal with the brothers. This time my big bro's with me. But he's teensy. The older brothers are so small. Foolish humans. I'll show you to judge a book by its cover. Alright. Now it's time to focus down the big brother, because he actually does do more damage, and he regenerates a lot more. Once I get a limit break, this fight's pretty done. But until then, this is actually a fight. They have a team-up attack that when they're both alive they can do, called the Mad Cow Special. That is actually quite strong. I don't want to see that.
Is their brothers?
Yeah, they're the brothers. Because they're both Minotaur. Just please keep attacking Squall. Get him low enough that I can use limit breaks. And oddly enough, for Earth elementals, they are actually, I believe, weak against thunder magic. Which is counter to the Pokemon wheel of elemental affinities.
That's how I usually get my elemental.
Oh, here's the Mad Cow Special. I thought they might not have access to it. It's too early in the game. I mean, my characters are too low level. But no. Okay. Now Sacred is the only one left. So see, I didn't even have limit breaks, and my characters are so overpowered. Doesn't even matter. Now I really wish this guy didn't regenerate health, but other than that, it's fine.
Yeah, it seems like that Mad Cow was their only one that was super.
Yeah, and now that Squall's in limit break level, I'm gonna keep him around this level forever. And he'll basically take out most bosses in one hit disc. I guess we'll join ya. Alright, I do not have a name for the brothers, so if anyone would like to make a donation, get a donation in. The brothers are nameless. Strength plus 40, tool refine, encounter half. Yeah, that's a big boost this early on in the game. Do I have any donations on here that I did not name something after? Haha. I named them sisters.
Strip their masculinity.
Let's shout out to my sister who donated. She did not put a name in, so I figured, why not? Okay, so now Junction, Franklin, GF, Sisters. HP plus 20. Oh, actually, let me go. Junction, Franklin, Junction, GF. Diablos is so good that it gives you HP junctioning too. It gives you pretty much everything you'd want a junction.
Boomerang.
You got a boomerang?
Affirmative.
Great. Okay. Now comes the fun part where I go ability. Card mod. Turn this card into 100 Dino Bones. Time Magic Refine. Turn those Dino Bones into 20 Quakes. Bam. Everyone's got Quake Magic. And then Junction Zell. 59 Strength. Squall. You're not strong enough at 84. Get up to 94. And
so how long into the game do you think it'd take normally to get a strength of...
if you were leveling,
Yeah.
you'd have to be like level 50 or 60, maybe 70. Like, you don't get a lot of stats from leveling. You get almost nothing every time you level. Unless you're using, there are abilities that you can learn, some GFs can learn that give you bonuses. Strength bonus, HP bonus. So it gives you an extra 1 or 10 if it's HP. An extra 10 per level.
Yeah.
So those will get you, to 255 pretty easily over the course of the game. But if you're just doing it naturally, like... that's why no junction runs sound like a friggin' nightmare.
Oh man.
I wouldn't want to do that. It sounds like a recipe for just constantly hitting reset and hoping that the move that one hit kills you doesn't come out.
Right.
Like, it sounds like a test of patience more than a test of skill. Like, that's why I can't really get behind the runs that are like, finish this game in like 10 hours because someone just kept hitting the reset button whenever something went wrong.
And you're eliminating one of the mechanics of the entire game.
Pretty much. I don't remember if I need to return this car. I don't think anything happens. I'm not returning that car.
Steal that car.
That's my car now.
The original Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah. FFVIII. You damn kids, you rap music. Stealing cars. Okay. It's a coup d'etat. Okay. And now you tell me about how I need to test my skill at the Tomb of the Unknown King. Came all this way for a stupid test. I know, I've been there. I freed the spirit of the king that was in there. I know him. Enter the wound. This is the weird thing. It makes you enter the ones, then the tens, then the hundreds. It doesn't just let you go 1 to 1 0 to 9.
Yeah. I remember inputting this code. That was weird.
It is a very weird UI that they use for that stuff. No point in thinking about it. Seeds aren't meant to question.
You can't just say 29. Go 9 in the ones, 2 in the tens, nothing.
Nothing in the hundreds.
Are you trying to say 29? Oh, yeah. 29.
Okay, now if I remember correctly again, the answer is not to talk to anyone. Oh, no, it's not to try to leave. It's to talk to Renoa, who says, "This is actually my dad's house. I'm the daughter of the general of the army that is oppressing my people."
Oh, by the way.
Okay. I hope this doesn't lead to any trouble. What the hell's going on? That's a good point. Oh, and there's the general. Where's Irvine? She's best left out of the... So were you gonna just stand behind that door until he, until she left? It's a serious problem. She's a terrorist. I'm a general. Okay. We got it. You want to bump the thread in Giantbomb?
Me?
No. Dude, I'm talking to on Skype.
Yeah, I will do that, and I need to get started with my stream soon. I actually had my calendar to go at 9, but I just need to wake up a bit more.
Friggin' California. Oh, no. Ah, shit. I didn't want to walk backwards. 4 hours, yep. This is right on pace. Don't care about your stupid mission. Walk and talk. I also love the idea that this giant bustling city has no cars, no nothing that's going to notice a general walking a bunch of kids around this giant square. Whatever happened to games that had cities that were just always daytime or nighttime? What happened? Time cycles and nonsense. Just give me always daytime or always nighttime. It's called atmosphere. Based on the viewer numbers, we have not had a new person in a while. That's fine, I guess.
We won't get into the meat of the weekend this afternoon, so...
Yeah.
Carry a fish grow around.
Here's where the Gateway team comes into play. How are we going to trap this horrible sorceress? What if instead of having our trained sniper shoot her while she's moving in a slow-moving caravan, we instead drop a giant gate on top of her, lock her in so she can't move, and then he's got a clear shot. And now we put Squall in charge of another outstanding organization, somehow.
He's been proving himself this entire time, obviously.
Despite his complete disdain for frickin' everyone. Sorry, Zell, you suck. Thankfully, these sections are all just freaking pressing X, so I can text and make phone calls.
Oh, damn, I was confused why they were talking about Irvine since that's Renoa. God damn it. Remember.
This is the chaos which Jeff has wrought.
I was thinking to myself, he's not in the room. What are they talking about?
Squall's got some deep ideas about right and wrong and perspective. There is no good and bad, just two sides having different views. Like in this game, one side decides that compressing all of time and space into one solid, eternal moment is bad. And one side thinks that that's a good thing that we should do.
Clearly.
No, it's a matter of perspective. If you could survive in a time-compressed hellscape, you would too. And here comes another one of the more implausible things in Final Fantasy VIII. Remember those highly trained assassins that are 18? Remember how their job was to lock this sorceress down so she doesn't get away so they can shoot her?
Well,
I felt like I was too hard on Renoa. I'm gonna go apologize. We can't leave our post. You two wait here. We can't just wait here and stay at our post. Splitting up. Who knows what could happen if we split up? Yeah, it's just like, what would happen if you split up? What is the bad thing? I don't see why splitting up's bad, guys. Really don't. Okay, we split up. We didn't split up. Instead, we just have to... We are completely abandoning our post.
always
Yep.
sure it'll work out.
Yep. Disc 1 is almost done. It's just,
You texted me
I texted you that?
the
The order? Damn it. I love you. Alright, she took off that crazy mask thing.
I forgot about this thing.
I don't know where did it go?
To her ear.
In her little shell thing? Her side face shells? I don't know what that mask is for. It's just to look creepy.
I guess it didn't look comfortable.
Yeah. I was explaining to Billy, the other guy who's in room with me. Tetsuya Nomura, originally when he designed Squall, apparently Squall just had a leather jacket, but then they gained the technology to make feathers.
I was always bothered by that jacket. Now I know.
And so now he has a feather leather jacket because it was revolutionary technology. Which, like, look, it was mind-blowing at the time. It's only now when you look at it and go, who the hell would wear a feathered jacket? Literally no one. Irvine? Irvine, it's Irvine! I think Jeff and Vash went through the night, pretty much.
Did Jeff get back on? Because I know Jeff had contacted me when I was wrapping up my stream. And
He fell off at some point.
he collapsed.
Yeah.
I know Bash was up until because I was with him until 3:30 a.m.
Yeah, and at 9 over here, so that'd be over here at 8. So that would be 2 hours later. I was talking to him as I started my stream. And then he went to bed about a half hour after that. Okay, so we've knocked down 2 of the donation incentive bosses. The next ones are a ways away. I love that she just talks to this crowd and says, like, I'm going to enslave your country. You will all die. Rest assured, you fools. Your time will come. Yeah!
Alright!
This is only the beginning. Let us start a new reign of terror.
Get behind.
I will let you live in a fantasy beyond your imagination. A new reign of terror. Yeah! Let's do blow! The president's dead. I hated him. She impaled him through the chest and then threw him. I could get behind that platform.
Get things done.
Thanks, Obama. You see, if Ronald Reagan, like, put his hand through Gorbachev's chest and said, "Where's your God now?" and then threw him, Cold War would have ended faster. I feel like presidential candidates haven't embraced the jab your hand through someone's still beating heart platform.
Yeah, not a lot has done that.
It's a power
It
play.
might be zero, but
It's a strong power play.
That's strongest.
The strongest power play. All I know is, in Temple of Doom, no one impeached the guy who ripped out the guy's still beating heart. You tend to you run unopposed usually when you rip out someone's still beating
no, I
heart.
wouldn't mess with someone who
No.
did
Is
that. I'd say you win the election.
Yep, you win. Please let me keep my heart. Oh no, it's Jimmy the Heart Ripper. Oh no, I'm locked in here. What am I gonna do? I like that Zell punches a window and Selfie, like, tries to open the door. I also like that they let you just solve the puzzle, if you know the answer.
Yeah, that's always
S- A sneaky secret exit. Pretty sneaky. Okay. So, save. Alright, make sure everyone's junction. Good. Encounter half. Pulling weight. Oh, FFVIII. You so crazy. And now time to run through the world's cleanest sewer.
Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Like, as far as sewers go, it's not...
I would hang out in the sewer. Look like that.
Nice architecture. This sewer puzzle made me go frickin' nuts when I was little. Because they don't tell you, like, what you can and cannot open.
Oh, with the... Oh, okay.
Which grates do and do not open.
Which sides of
Another fun fact about this section, I mentioned it earlier, but your payment schedule happens based on how many footsteps you take. So you get paid every, like, 1,000 footsteps or whatever, and it counts the number of footsteps you do during cutscenes.
Oh, really?
Like this.
So you mean you're moving around right now underground?
I'm trying. When I could move around underground, I'm doing it.
Moving as it was going up.
Yep, those count. So you want to run around in circles whenever there's a cutscene going on where you can move.
Oh, I forgot about these dancers.
Yeah, she has choreography. Like, look at this. They're stoked. Yeah, new reign of terror. He ripped out our president's chest. It's not like there's even rhetoric like, I release you from your oppressor. Like, she's at least lying, and you could feel good about it. Like, she's like, I'm going to kill him and then seize control of your idiot country, you rubes.
Yeah.
And look at these dancers. They're stoked. Those are classically trained dancers.
Yeah, they spent weeks on that choreography.
She said like 2 sentences to Cypher, and now he's on her team. Look at this.
He gets to stand on this float, why not?
Yeah, and he fixes his hair. Yep. The characters of FF8, the only thing that's still weird about, like, this game is that everyone has the world's smoothest skin. Let me dance. Let me dance. I want to dance. No. Where'd Squall go? Whoops. I screwed up the scripting.
It's an Irvine solo mission now.
Dun 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 dun. Irvine comes in higher level than everyone else, which is a problem. Vitality plus 40%. You learn fire magic.
Checks in chat. He's awake.
He stirs. Okay, plus 40%. You learn encounter none. Vitality junction. That's good. Okay, it's okay that I don't have my third person junction. Okay. This fight is a little dicey. I would feel better if Squall's health was a little higher, but there's no way to heal him where he is both in limit break range and also not in one-hit kill range. Yeah, limit breaks are so powerful that, like, I'd rather have to heal him a couple of times than I just saved, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd rather have to heal him a couple of times than have to kill them the old-fashioned way. Fun fact, in this section, you can choose to go into the sewers through a manhole cover to the right, and if you do that, there's a magazine. There's a sewer magazine down there you can get.
Sewer magazine.
Is it a magazine that sells sewers?
No, it's not a magazine. It's not a sewer, like, catalog. It's,
I've never encountered a sewer magazine, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, I can come over here. Hey, President. Hey, dead President. Bye. I can come over here and just, like, wave to the crowd. There's nothing over here. Wee hee hee. Someone at least clean up the dead president.
That should have been her first order of
Like, carry him out at least. Use your magic to carry him.
We're just gonna leave this corpse here for her entire reign.
Here are the Igwa lions. They're half iguana, half lion. But really. Oh, I forgot to tell you about my limit break, because I haven't been in any of the battles yet. Pull the trigger with R1. Got it? Okay. Alright, cool. I got Carbuncle. So I got all of the GFs in Disc 1. Woo! And I killed that fool. Get dead. Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Attack this guy. Circle until I get Renzo, and then cut this guy in half. Whap, 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 whap. Oh, you... Breaking news. Billy, who is speedrunning Ocarina of Time alongside of me, has just gotten up to growing Link up.
I'm right now pulling the Master Sword out of the pedestal.
Yeah, so his balls are dropping as we speak. Alright, one of the people who donated wanted the Carbuncle to be named Labiba, because there are not enough Labibas in the world. Which is a fine point. I was scared. I was gonna get eaten by terrible... Heyo. He stirs. Okay. I like that they went the distance to render Renoa's highlights. In her hair.
Talk, talk.
Talk, talk. Mic check 1 2 1 2. E40, what you gonna do? We are at $555. Once again, this is Gino, aka That Pinguino, for the Giantbomb community endurance run. We are raising money for Pencils of Promise, a fine charity that builds schools, trains teachers, and educates students in developing nations. 100% of your donations will go towards the charity, as Pencils of Promise does not use its donated money for administrative costs. So, if you donate some money and say, hey, let's teach some kids, it will teach some kids. We are at $555 overall. So I think that means Jeff is about overdue for some Harry Potter fan fiction. I believe we missed some of the erotic parts, though. Apparently there was a sex scene last night.
Boy.
That
Is Hermione and Harry or something?
I don't know. It's a fan fiction, so there was a vampire witch that I heard about while I was listening before.
Okay.
I don't... There's an ominous rustling noise. I assume that's the fan fiction.
I am an ominous wrestling noise. Yeah, we're way behind on fan fiction. Hi, guys.
We're at 555, y'all.
I saw that. I woke up this morning. I was very happy.
We got $100 from an anonymous donor. I do not actually know who that was. So,
Great.
hopefully that it was actually someone watching the stream. Also, we have hit
Just
every...
assembling it from the streets.
Yes, a homeless person. Just, we have hit every stretch goal other than killing Omega Weapon for the Final Fantasy speedrun. So, $500 more and we're taking down Omega Weapon. I had to make it a big stretch goal because Omega Weapon's a pain in the ass. And you gotta dare to dream.
Ah, so you
Dream
cheated
big.
out of it. I see.
Hmm?
You cheated your way out of it, I see. I don't blame you.
I mean, look, if it gets us to raise an extra $500, worth it. If it gets us to raise an extra $400, worth it for everyone.
How much do you want to be actively, I guess?
Well, the problem was when I did it, when I was trying it in practice, I did not get an ability that would have been another thing that I could have tried. And unfortunately, that was a hindrance. But this time I planned for Omega Weapon. So hopefully it should be okay, even if we hit the stretch goal. I should be able to kill it.
A wild Vash appears.
What? He
Wild
stirs?
Vash. I'm gonna collect it with my Pokeball.
Running through these spotless sewers. Full of monsters, but no poop.
Okay, I'm gonna continue to research some video equipment around here.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna come back in for those who are listening and hear the sound of my sensuous voice. I'm kind of open to playing a bunch of stuff that I would pitch out. Pretty much a bunch of SNES, GameCube, PlayStation 2 things. Should be fun.
All those sound good to me.
Great.
And like I said, a bunch of PC things too. There you go.
Final Fantasy IX. I'm saving that for next year.
That's a good idea. Alright, I'm gonna jigger some cables. Be right back.
Alright, Final Fantasy VIII Disc 1 kill screen coming up. Once I get out of this sewer, it is straight to the final fight of Disc 1. And then I get to go to the bathroom.
Well, no, that's a stretch goal.
Yeah, you have to watch the icicle if you're Franklin.
When that's happening, I don't think that cutscene's especially long, but it's long enough. So Vash, are you awake?
No.
Are you asleep? Skype calling?
Yeah. How do you feel?
My eyes burned. I don't know, I literally just woke up. So I have noticed that the past 2 times I woke up, so for my 4 o'clock when I woke up at 3:30, and when I woke up from my nap at 7, I didn't need to hit snooze, I just hopped up and good to go.
Look, no one's saying anything. You've soldiered on.
Yeah. Oh no. This time I don't actually remember.
Damn.
Oh, I rarely actually snooze.
I love that this ladder is so uncooperative that they actually had to put in menu options for whether you wanted to go up or down.
They just gave up with the animations. Just like, look, you're trying to climb. You want to climb?
We don't want you to get confused.
Well, good thing they were only stuck in the sewer for a little while. Wee hee hee.
I'm gonna try to change over mics real quick, so I want you guys to let me know if
I just realized when Link grows older, he gets pants, but he doesn't have pants.
Hello. I hear dogs, I think.
The dog saying hello.
Oh. Those dancers are stoked to welcome in a new reign of terror.
Still dancing.
They're just like, twerk, twerk. Hit the switch. We need to alert them to our presence.
Stop raising
Yeah.
when I left to 280.
Yep. We got some nice donations. We hit every stretch goal on the FF8 run except for killing Omega Weapon. So. And people in the chat, if you would like to see more Final Fantasy VIII stuff, I am open to suggestions. If you would like to see some other sort of Final Fantasy VIII nonsense.
Am I remembering right? There's a
Yes, that is the very final dungeon.
Okay. That's as far as I ever got, and I was torn on whether to get save or attack or guardian force.
Okay.
This one play like a multiplayer game. I feel like we should probably play like a multiplayer.
Okay, time to junction everyone.
At the end of this disc, I'm gonna have to get off and continue Metal Gear Solid, which I was supposed to do over an hour ago. So
Okay.
You should try and fix your stage.
I don't know how I would, because I have to turn off my desktop volume. Otherwise, there'll be echo on my stream because I'm using the. Well, how are you doing it, Gino? You're using it
Right now, I have the audio only going to the stream, so I can't hear anything. I have Skype just set up, and then let's see.
Oh, you're not using OBS though, are you? Or are you?
I'm using OBS.
Okay, you are.
Yeah. I haven't had any Skype. Skype just seems to be working. I haven't done anything to set up Skype.
Skype is so fickle. Like sometimes it'll work, sometimes it'll be no.
Well, the thing is when I have OBS open, I have to turn off. To avoid echo, I have to turn off like desktop audio basically, and just have mic audio. But I need the desktop audio to. Well, I might be able to figure this out actually. Hold on.
Maybe I'm not understanding. Yeah, I'm trying to get him to fix this.
Okay, now it's time for the most devastating fight in the entire game. Squall versus Cypher. The climactic battle.
Basically as emo as that fanfic is.
You'll see. Squall's got a car. He's got this car. I love the idea that he hijacked a car just to drive like 10 feet. Climb up here.
So that gate is wrong.
Yep. Slam into this gate, and then who's over here? It is outstanding, honestly.
I think it's still cool.
Like, it's technically impressive.
Obviously dated in a sense, but
It doesn't.
Where it breaks, but it's still impressive versus one game.
Yeah, I mean, this game's over. It's coming up on 15 years old.
God damn it! Don't say that.
I prefer to be called her knight. She told me 3 sentences about making me a man, and now I'm a sexual addict.
You got all the titles.
And bam. 1 hit kill. I lost. There's the fight.
Are you hitting R1 in time so you can do this?
Yes. I think I missed, like, once.
Has any other Final Fantasy done that?
No, but it's so good. Here come kill screen coming up. Final boss fight of Disc 1.
And you know, I missed your sketches, but I did read it real quick.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, hopefully we'll get the retweet, and I think Labella tweeted at Patrick, so hopefully we'll get some love. The accursed seed.
And I will call it
From FF7, FF8.
8. So I had Shiva and Everett.
Cool. Yeah, Squall hits like a freaking Mack truck at this point. He deals 1,000 damage per hit. And cleavage. All of... That's true. Every single one of her physical attack, every single one of her magics just goes, I prey upon my cleavage, and then... Whap.
Like how
Yep. And there's disc 1. I get 20 AP. All my stuff levels up. So,
You need 4 small tables.
4 hours, 40 minutes. Disc 1, done. I'm on pace for my personal best. And I think Summer Games Done Quick finished in about this time as well.
Okay.
There's the daily life of the Street Fighter characters fanfic, where Ryu and Ken got together to watch movies together, but they ran out of power, so they tied up Blanca and used him as power.
What?
Things got real dark, man.
Oh my god.
Alright, I fixed my clock, so now moving around my clock doesn't show stuff on my desktop, so that's good.
Okay, I've been noticing that.
Disc 2!
Right.
Woo! Tang.
That's a future CD player right there.
Yeah. But not like that far future.
Yeah. Final Fantasy, at least 8. I guess 8, 7 was pretty good too. Doing like, this is the future, but hey man, shit's real old.
Yeah, some of it like, we need to take over this radio tower so we can broadcast radio signals. And then, I just love that there's a town that's way into trains. There's a town that's like weird France. There's a town that's just like windmills. That's it.
You just described Europe, I think.
Windmill.
And then across the ocean, there is a futuristic city with flying cars and frickin' like tubes, jet tubes, and spaceships. And these two worlds never intermingle.
Let me give it this, Jeff. Or, sorry, Gino.
No problem.
Train Town, Germany. Weird France, right? Windmill.
Weird
Holland.
France, Sweden.
Flying car place, the USA.
I mean, Delling City looks like Rome or France. It's got a lot of arcs, Arc du Triomphe looking stuff. Like, this game clearly has its influences.
Have you done, like my remembrance of the events of this game are all fuzzy. Have you done the train heist?
Yes. I heisted the train, got it perfect.
One shot the ball? No?
Yep. One shot, one train. Yes, 2 trains, 1 cup.
2 trains, 1 Phoenix down.
I killed a boss with an elixir.
Nice.
Undead enemies in this game just die if you use elixirs on them. Thanks, game design. Okay, fun fact about this area. Laguna is supposed to be a, he's supposed to keep this town safe and be a monster hunter. I'm not going to kill anything. I'm going to run straight through town and then run straight back. Also, very weird, if you buy items as Laguna, you get to keep those items as Squall, and it just appears in your inventory. So Laguna in this scene has like, I think 3,000 gil. You don't get to keep the gil if you don't spend it. So you need to buy items and then let the time travel work its magic.
So you're saying it's for civilians?
Yes. I'm saying that it's Weekend at Bernie's.
Got it. On board with it.
I used to think that Chocobo crossing sign was a clown face. like the resolution was so bad on my screen, it looked like a face. I couldn't make out the chocobo on my old TV. So you don't remember the amazing scene where Squall protests that people are talking about Cypher in the past tense, and he's like, not me.
Yeah.
No one will ever talk about me in the past tense.
Jeff, we should play like a multiplayer game.
You want to multiplayer me at something?
Yeah.
I'm gonna get going and start my Metal Gear Solid 3 stream. I think I know how to. I think I know what to do with the Skype thing, so I'll call you guys in a bit. But I want to just get settled into the game first.
Okay.
But I do think I know what I need to do for that, so I can get Skype calls on the stream at some point.
Cool.
I will start Snake Eater. I guess I'm gonna go pretty much all day and see if I can beat it.
Snake Eater.
I'm like, that's right, that song's the best. 7 or 8 hours in, so I don't know, maybe another 12 hours to beat it or something.
So, like, you got like 3 more cutscenes and you're good.
Yeah, I got 3. No, that's 1 more cutscene. I have 1 more game, 1 more boss fight, 1 more cutscene, and then I'm done. Alright, I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Okay.
Alright. Steve, you want the multiplayer?
Run. Get away from this stupid thing. Why is this a problem? You're running away from a freaking cat. Yeah, whatever. Kill it. Flat.
Hook shot.
Heyo. Okay. Ugh. Almost through. So you got the hook shot? Hook shot! Almost through the second flashback. Third flashback. Yeah, there's an entire segment of this game where Squall is just... It makes no sense that he's a leader of anyone or anything.
The segment is called Final Fantasy VIII.
At a certain point, he starts actually talking to his comrades, but there are like 3 or 4 different monologues where people are talking at him. He's internally monologuing about how he doesn't give a shit about anyone or anything. And then they're just like, Squall, what do you think? You're the leader. And he's like, what? Why is he the leader? Why is he the leader? I don't believe in trusting other people. Well, that's a good quality for a leader to have.
Yeah, he speaks in whatevers.
So
He does say whatever at one point.
That happened all morning was Blizzard went through and played The Wolf Among Us and did a ... run where all he did, like the only response he ever gave was the ellipses. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's one point in FF8 where Selphie asks Squall if he will join the Garden Festival Committee. And you have 2 options. You can say yes, or you can say ... If you say ... he doesn't actually respond to Selphie. He just drinks and looks away from her. And she just leaves. End of conversation. Look at that animation on that fishbowl.
I'm not. Gino Griso? Great. How do you say your last name?
Greco.
Greco. I could have pieced that together. It's like an idiot.
It's Italian.
Final Fantasy VIII speedrun president who claims he can beat it. Well, claims. I believe him. I believe in you, Gino. In 6. Are you shooting for 16 or 16 and a half hours?
16 is the upper bound. I'm anticipating 15. But I figured I would give a... Like, I've gotten to 16 while, like, screwing around and screwing up. The only thing I've done wrong so far in this run was, when I was entering names at the beginning of the game, I pressed start on the first summon too fast, and I was supposed to name it something. But luckily, this game has a rename card, where you can rename your summons later on, and I'm about to get a rename card. So I'll fix it. Someone donated $100, so I'm like, yes, I'll rename it, and he asked that I kill the final boss with the summon. So I can do that. Luckily, the final boss, once you get up to her, she, you get her life down to 0, and at a certain point, you just have to, like, keep hitting her, and she'll just say stuff. And every time you hit her, she'll say something different, and once she runs out of stuff to say, she dies. So it doesn't matter if the thing does 10 damage, it just has to, like, break 100, I think. So making sure the last hit is Quetzalcoatl shouldn't be too rough. Oh, Jeff, did you notice the name of Squall?
No, I have not looked at the actual streams yet.
Okay, Squall's not named Irvine, sorry.
What the hell? Did someone else update me?
You got stream sniped.
Literally left.
Franklin. However, I honored your wish because someone, one character was not named and not claimed, and that's Renoa.
Named Irvine.
So Renoa is now named Irvine.
Did you have named her Ellipses?
I could have. I figured you would want someone to be named Irvine who isn't Irvine. And if anyone was going to be named Ellipses, I wanted Squall to just be named Ellipses.
I watched the rename of that. It's basically Urshman Gate all over again. We should fire Gino so he can go off and start his own donation website and be way more successful than our donation website.
I'm putting on for my city. Gotta move. Gotta stand. Ugh.
Alright, I may cut out and back in here really quickly.
I don't understand how these 18-year-olds can cut their way through all of the friggin' Galbadian army, and then somehow they get apprehended.
Right?
Also, Galbadia is a really good name for an evil empire.
Oh, is it?
Galbadia? Bad's in the name.
3,000. What are we trying to raise? Get this camera with a wide shot angled this direction. The extension. Sean shows up.
Oh, right. Lots of cutscenes are happening. Billy, can you just hammer on X? Like... Be right back.
That's probably where it's going to wind up. I'm just trying to make sure it's good. does, but I'm kind of bound to that thing.